barge and ramp method. 6061. Initial plans for the port included facilities for a vehicle ferry connection to Happyville Bay, Newfoundland and Labrador. However, these plans were dropped due to high cost. 62. Experienced locals also cross the Hudson Strait from the Canadian mainland when it freezes over, either on foot or by dog sled or snowmobile, a distance of over 100 kilometers. 62 mi. Iqaluit has a local road system only stretching from the nearby community of Apex to the Sylvia Grinnell Territorial Park 1 kilometer, 0.62 mi, west of town. Iqaluit has no public transportation, although there is citywide taxi service. Iqaluit Public Transit used to offer bus service in the city, but the service was cancelled due to low ridership. Motor cars are increasing in number, to the extent of causing occasional traffic jams known locally as the rush minute. However, the cost of shipping automobiles and the wear and tear of the harsh Arctic climate combined with its notoriously rough roadways mean that snowmobiles remain the preferred form of personal transportation. All-terrain vehicles are also common in most of the Canadian Arctic. Snowmobiles are used to travel within the city and in the surrounding area. In winter, dog sleds are still used, but primarily for recreation. In winter, the nearby Iqaluit Territorial Park and the more remote Katanalik Territorial Park Reserve are only accessible by snowmobile, dog sled or foot. In the summer, both are accessible by boat. Most major roads within Iqaluit are paved with asphalt, but local and smaller roads are gravel. Roads do not have traffic signals, but use stop signs to control intersections. Iqaluit has a local road system that does not extend far beyond the city limits. During the winter, remote areas near the city are only accessible by snowmobiles, dog sled, or foot. Residents and businesses identify their locations mostly by building number, and occasionally by the name of a prominent structure. Residents know where in the city certain series of building numbers are located. Numbers tend to be aggregated in blocks, so someone might say that they live in the 2600s. Around 2003, street names were developed, although there were delays in finalizing them and posting the signs. Street numbers have not been assigned, and building numbers continue to be used. Iqaluit is the only Canadian capital city not to have traffic signals. 63, although some have been installed on a temporary basis. 64, waste and water treatment. The city's infrastructure is stressed by growth and lack of means to upgrade. Waste from the city is disposed of into an open-air dump on Iqaluit Drive, West 40, located south of the city. 65, although the city has water treatment facilities, raw sewage from the city is often dumped untreated into nearby Frobisher Bay. 65, as the dump has reached capacity, the city plans to open a second dump 9 kilometers, 5.6 mi, north of the city. 66, Iqaluit does not have a recycling program in place. All recyclable materials are sent into the waste stream. Media. Offices for the Nunavut News. Nunavut News is one of 2 weekly newspapers that circulate in Iqaluit. Harborview Communications. Landline services in Iqaluit, established in 1958 by Bell Canada, and throughout northern Canada, established by Northwestern in 5 western Nunavut communities, and by Bell Canada elsewhere in Nunavut, are provided since 1992 by Northwestern. 67, cell service is provided by Ice Wireless. 68, Bell Mobility. 69, and Chinook. 70, internet service is available through Northwestern, Ice Wireless, Chinook, Iqaluit and Meshnet. 71, Meshnet Community Wi-Fi is a free community Wi-Fi and paid service available in most areas of the city. Free services include access to isomer.tv and many other resources. Press. Nunavut News. News/North. Broadcast studio for CFFB Radio, and Regional Network Center for Nunavut for CBC North. Radio. Frequency call scene branding former town and Otsum 1230 and FM 91.1 CFFB CBC Radio 1 Talk Radio Public Radio Canadian Broadcasting Corporation part of CBC North. Broadcasts English and Inuktitut programming FM 88.3 CBM FM 3 CBC Music Assorted Music. Public Radio Canadian Broadcasting Corporation rebroadcaster of CBM FM, Montreal, FM 93.3 Psychofmwith Radio Canada the Radio Meteorological Service of Canada rebroadcaster of VEV 284, Iqaluit Airport, FM 99.9 Keek FM Ice FM Classic Rock Northern Lights Entertainment from 103.5 CKGC. FM Capital Maldives Northern Lights Entertainment from 107.3 CFRT FM 107.3 Pfat Community Radio Association des Francophones du Nunavut French Language Community Radio. Television. ATA Channel Call C Network Notes 10, VHF, CH 4161 Aboriginal Peoples Television Network Eastern Time Zone Feed 12, VHF, CH 2260 ICI Radio Canada Telecommunity-owned rebroadcaster of CBFTDT, Montreal. Iqaluit was served by CFFB TV Channel 8, a CBC television /CBC North repeater of CFYKDT, Yellowknife, until 31 July 2012 when it was closed because of budget cuts at the CBC. 72, 73, notable people. Eva Orick, politician, former member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA, and second Premier of Nunavut. Paul-Andre Brassier, child actor. Annie Kijuk Hansen, former Commissioner of Nunavut. Ken Harper, grocer, amateur historian, and entrepreneur. Lucy Idlout, rock singer, songwriter. Matty McNair, Usborne explorer. Moshe Michael, filmmaker, 74. Simon E. Michael, first Inuk to be elected to what is now the Legislative Assembly of the Northwest Territories in 1966, 75. Nakasuk, founder of Iqaluit. Paul Okolik, lawyer, politician, member of the Legislative Assembly of Nunavut, first Premier of Nunavut and former Speaker of the Legislative Assembly of Nunavut. Unsuccessful federal Liberal candidate for Nunavut. Abe Oakpick, politician, worked on Project Surname to obtain family names for Inuit rather than disc numbers and first Inuk to sit, appointed, on what is now the NWT Legislative Assembly, 75, 76. Dennis Patterson, politician, former MLA and Premier of the NWT, prior to division, current Canadian Senator for Nunavut. Brian Pearson, politician, former MLA, first Mayor of Iqaluit, businessman. Ed Pico, politician, former MLA in NWT and Nunavut. Annabella Piugatic, actress. Elisapi Shutyapik, ex-politician and mayor. Inoyak Sudlovnik, marine biologist. Hunter Tutu, territorial and federal politician, and former Speaker of the Nunavut Legislative Assembly, 77. Sheila Watt-Cloutier, politician, environmental activist, Nobel nominee. See also. List of municipalities in Nunavut. References.
Yes,
1 Iqaluit.
that was 50 minutes. We have 10 minutes left for something. That was last edit 9 May So actually I think I like to read this again. Iqaluit, but there was mentioned something.
Iqaluit.
Iqaluit. Let's no, don't need to duplicate. No, fine. Could maybe try to reload here. But I have not paid, I'm just the basic subscriptions list flight radar. But you can use this, I've traveled around the world 3 times with this flight radar. You can actually see the city there. No, that's much more north, that's up here. Iqaluit there. They actually have air to Yellowknife. I did not know that. Nuuk in Greenland. Did not know that. They have that's Denmark. This Greenland is part of Denmark. So actually you can go up here to Nuuk in Denmark. That's my country, Denmark. I have Greenland. You go to Nuuk, fly to there. Only like 1 hour 40 minutes. Yes, that's it, because now the press follow. No, we have to press another one just to get away from here. Yes, we have the airports. Yes, you can press the airports, Iqaluit airport. Local time is what? 15:11. It's 3 p.m. there. Then you can look departures. Ottawa, Toronto, yes, they have a flight to Ottawa. Yes, they have a flight now in 20 minutes to Nunavut. That's Iqaluit Aviation. But this is just a basic. You cannot call sign Cook 8 something. That's a cargo jet. That's the one there. It's actually leaving before time. It's just 15, so you can do stuff like that, follow. But this is just the basic version there. It's a basic version, and I will upgrade to the gold. Cost only like $4. This is the downtown there. They are building some kind of harbor. It's Apex, that's probably this small city they were mentioning, just 5 kilometers. They have a small city here with a female shelter. a woman's shelter somewhere. Yes, I have something here. The roads end here. No, that's small boat houses, I think. Could be somebody living there in tiny houses. Somebody living there maybe. In some very tiny, that's a playground there. Apex playgrounds. So somebody is living here. Kids, and they go and have a small school. And then you can go here. You have a tiny road here. You can drive through here too. You have a small house there. So that's two-way, but this is the main road up here, I think. And I have a small lake inside the city. But that should live around 8,000. Yes, this is the airport. And another road to nowhere. That's this north road. Maybe they have a dumpster, city dumpsters, maybe there. The garbage. Yes, I think it is. That's the city dumpster garbage. They have there. It's full. They like to expand it. They don't have any traffic signals. There's some kind of house here. Yes, and this is running in real time, but now the I think it's 9:20. Had a long hot day. I think I will subscribe this to gold one month more. So this is 3-part videos, and I saw some links. But of course we can record that. The power is red, but I need something to drink. No, there was mentioned this Hudson Bay company and more, and they have some NORAD radar in this Iqaluit, the Canadian American. That's missile defense warning system, NORAD. This is how the city started. Frostbite Bays. Maybe read about Baffin Bay or Hudson Bay. I think it's called Hudson Bay. No, Hudson Bay. But they have a very high income up there. A lot higher than normal in Canada. So that's not a place. That's not a good bad place to start a pizza. Make a Nunavut pizza. Make a pizza shop. Nunavut pizza delivery in whole Nunavut. Nunavut pizza and burger. But I have a flight connection from Nuuk. My my country Denmark. That's part of the Denmark, Greenland, Kingdom of Denmark, this big island.